So if you haven't yet started coming up with your own lead lines and starting to improvise, especially using this A minor pentatonic scale, this is your prompt to start. Start today. There is only one difference between the people that can do this and can't, and it's just that the ones that can't haven't started yet and haven't got the methods under their fingers that we are going to cover in this video. There are 4 audio jam tracks embedded under this video. The link is in the description, and using what we cover in this video, you can start right away with the notes you already know how to play on guitar and start expressing yourself freely on the instrument, playing lead guitar and transforming your experience from just knowing how to play songs to being able to create your own lead lines and improvisation. But we have to know a few things. Firstly, a scale is not music. It is simply a tool. My job to help you get started with this is to take that scale that you know works and make it sound musical. There are countless other methods of playing lead guitar, some of which we've covered in my intermediate course. We go into all of this in depth, and indeed the jam tracks that are down below, those are all from my lead guitar program, but it is an awfully meaty program. It is very in-depth. It fully applies to acoustic guitar as well as electric, but here's what you need to know to get started. So all these 4 jam tracks are all in the key of A minor or A blues. We've covered what the key of A minor means. It's the relative minor to C major. And we can understand why the A minor scale, A minor pentatonic scale, works in the key of A minor because they're the same letters and same name. But this also works with an A blues or any kind of A rock, because any blues or rock song just uses power chords, so it's neither major or minor, it's ambiguous, and probably uses chords where the root notes of those chords are actually from the minor pentatonic scale itself. But if you've tried that and your lead improvisation sounds a bit too much just like playing a scale, please know that that's where everybody does start with this, so please don't judge yourself harshly. But here's some things that we can try. Firstly, the lead lines that I enjoy tend not to start from string 6. They might start from the root note, so an A note, but more likely this root note or this root note. So these are the octaves of the A note. This is string 6, fret 5. The next root note is the top of a power chord. This is string 4, fret 7, and fret 5, string 1. These are the 2 we perhaps want to start our lead improvisation from. So a great thing to experiment with, first of all, is just going between these root notes at regular intervals, just so that you can find them with your pick and find them with your fingers. Once you can demonstrate that, step 2 is to go in scale order, but then add some kind of significant jump. A simple way of doing that is just to go in scale order from here, and then jump back to the lower octave, the one that we've just practiced with. So for example, still going exactly in scale order, but going in scale order and then adding a jump is a great way to sound more melodic and takes you out of just staying in scale order all the time. And step 3 is just to add a pause. Lead improvisation and lead lines or melodies are a bit like words, phrases, and paragraphs. We need capital letters and full stops for what we say to sound natural rather than kind of robotic and mechanical. And we can use that same effect in our lead lines, or conversely, if we don't add any pauses, it can often have less effect. Note that it was the pause there that added the effect. And the fourth step with this is basically an amalgamation of everything you've done so far, steps 1 to 3. It's to be a little more syncopated, which just means off the beat. If we have that count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and everything that we play is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, no pauses ever and just keep going. That's why your scales sound like scales, they don't sound like melodies. As soon as you go more syncopated, add a pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So this is your opportunity to have a go, check out those jam tracks and come back to this lesson at regular intervals. We'll embed these jam tracks as well in the practice routine for this level because it's so crucial that you just have a go with things that you know are safe to practice over. Give that a go, let me know how that goes in the Discord and in the live streams, and I'll see you in the next video.